Hi, friends. Do us and yourselves a favor and check out our affiliate, Three Spirit Drinks. They create plant-based, non-alcoholic elixirs that are cruelty-free and vegan, and they are designed to give you some of the benefits of alcohol without the hangover and other side effects. If you're looking to cut down on alcohol but still want the buzz, check them out. The link is us.threespiritdrinks.com and use the promo code TheActivityContinues for 15% off your entire order. And welcome to the Activity Continues podcast. We are your hosts. This is Amy.
And this is Megan. Thanks for joining us again. We're doing something, again, a little bit different this time. Don't worry, we're not covering a 9-part series on a dark murder. This is fun. We are going to talk about and rate all the Hallmark movies that we have seen.
Yeah.
I'm not nearly as organized as Amy. I don't have a spreadsheet with a hot chocolate rating system. But I do have all the movies I've watched, and
excellent.
We'll talk about them.
Yep. What else is new? What else should we talk about before we get into that?
Well, I had my craft fair yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw pictures.
Yeah. It was a bust. It was a bust. Yeah. Nobody came. I mean, nobody bought for me. A lot of people came. So it's fine. You know,
but you said they had you like tucked in a weird spot.
Yeah, almost every person that came in the door was like, I didn't even know you guys were back here, because it was me and 2 other vendors. But still, those other 2 vendors made sales, so it was just me, which is fine. Like, I had my exam, I brought my materials to study. Maybe that's why, because I was just sitting there studying, and they were like, we don't want to disturb the study girl.
That could be.
You know what? But honestly, it's fine. I am not brokenhearted. Oh my God.
Okay.
So I was so I have a story for you guys.
Good.
I haven't even told you this story.
No, I haven't heard it.
So I was on my way home yesterday from the fair, which was in Elk River. Okay, so it's a little bit north.
That's a hike.
30 minutes north for me.
Okay.
So for Amy, it's probably like 45 minutes. It's basically Canada.
Which is a road trip for me.
Yeah.
Anything more than like 15 minutes.
Amy would need to plan. Yeah. She'd need to she'd have to have podcasts lined up. She'd need snacks.
Yep.
She'd plot her route so where she can go to the bathroom.
Yep.
So I left early. It was from 9 to 3. I started packing up at like 12:45 because I'm like, I'm not going to stay here. I was exhausted. It was not a good day for me. Again, I'm not like super disheartened by it. I'm not, I'll never do this again.
Right.
It just wasn't my day.
Yeah.
So I'm packing up and I'm leaving, and my friend Kathy was there and her friend Sam. So we all met. Kathy gave me, side note, the most beautiful wire wrap stone that she did. I'll send you a picture which you can put in.
Is she the one you met at the other one you were at? Oh,
yes.
Good.
We've been chatting. So nice. I was so glad that she was there.
Good.
We were very far apart, but it was, it was fine. So I'm packing up. I go to say bye to them, and then I head out and I turn my GPS on, and I'm like, I don't fucking know where I'm going. I know how to get home. So you can already see where this story is going, I think. So I'm going home, and I think I know where I'm going. I'm like, okay, I know where I'm at now. I shut my GPS off, and I'm like, driving. And I was driving for probably 30 minutes, which is when I should be home. Mm-hmm. And I look down at my speedometer and I'm like, northwest. Why am I headed northwest?
Oh, no.
I live south of where Elk River was.
Mm-hmm. Oopsies.
This is not good. So I Google my address. 47 minutes it's going to take me to get home.
Oh.
I'm laughing because at this point I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm just hysterically laughing. I made it to Annandale which I took a picture where on the map where it was. That is over halfway to St. Cloud.
Oh my gosh.
Which is an hour and a half northwest of the Twin Cities.
Oh my God.
Just for reference. So I'm laughing hysterically. And my best friend, one of my best friends, I had just called her like last week and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so smart with directions. Like my husband missed a turn and I told him where to go and he didn't listen to me. So we had to go through downtown Minneapolis and like all of this stuff. So I called her and I'm like, we are going to need to rescind my status. I said, I'm no longer Magellan. I'm still Columbus who gets places accidentally. And so we laughed about it, but it was good because I was able to chat with her the entire time. I hadn't talked to her in a while. I mean, we texted and her sister and I are in like a little group, but I hadn't been able to talk to her. So we caught up and that was nice. Good. But so I left at about 1:45 and I got home at 2.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And I was 30 minutes away. So I was telling John about it last night and I was like, oh, I didn't tell you about my adventure today. And he goes, what did you do? So I said, well, I had my GPS on and I paused and he goes, oh my God. So he knew.
He knows you.
So I took a scenic route home. And then my coworker, Sarah, who's from St. Cloud, the St. Cloud area, I was texting her about it and I sent her a picture and she goes, oh my God, Megan, you were almost halfway or you were almost to the town where I grew up.
Wow.
Scenic route home.
Yeah. That's like when my mom was following us from her house to her new house for her closing.
And she
following us.
The wrong car.
Yeah. I don't know what she did. I think that's the story she came up with later, but she was literally one car behind us, not one car in between, directly behind us.
Yeah.
I look in the rearview mirror and she turns off and ended up in Corcoran.
Oh my God.
She was going the opposite way on 55. So instead of going from Minnetonka to like toward downtown, she was going the
west.
Other way. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Your mom and I would probably get along great. My friend Amanda says that her sister and I can't find our way out of a paper bag. And, you know, she's not wrong.
My mom didn't used to be that bad at it. But
how's she feeling?
She's fine. She's still got the Rona, apparently. Mm-hmm. Well, right now she doesn't have any tests, any home tests to take. Mm-hmm. And so I told her she can get free ones at Walmart. Mm-hmm. Or not Walmart, Walgreens,
but you can't get out.
But she, I told her to call and then order them, give them her insurance, and then she could just do a curbside pickup. Mm-hmm. And she said she called and they couldn't answer her questions. This is all over text that she's telling me, or Facebook Messenger. She said, I called and they couldn't answer my questions. And I'm like, what does that mean? And she said, I called and I asked the person how to get the test and the person couldn't answer me. And then the next one was, and the person was quote unquote, not a person, which means she was doing some automated
recording, thing. Like press
a
one
robot,
if you want to talk. Oh my God.
So I gave her the new number and then she's like, oh, I'm just going to go over there. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to do that.
No, you're spreading the Rona.
I know. And then she tried to get in her car and her car didn't start. So she had to call AAA.
Shoot.
So now she's waiting for AAA to come and
dead battery.
Or probably dead battery. Yeah.
I'm sure with the cold snap that we've had.
Yeah. It's nice today, but yesterday
and
cold.
And Friday night was when it swept in.
Yeah.
Blew in.
Real cold.
But
super cold. Yeah. Today was fine. I was out there in just my sweatshirt. I was okay. I mean, out for any length of time, but time enough for Vivi to run around and eat all the squirrel poops.
Good for her.
I know. Delicious.
Protein.
I'm like, I have cookies inside the house, right? You don't have to eat shit.
Gross.
Literal shit.
Dogs are so gross.
I know. They really are. Super gross. Yeah, Fozzie needs a bath. It's pretty gross.
Call the groomer.
Yeah. Oh, I should just take him to a groomer. His nails are super long too. I didn't even notice that until yesterday. He was sitting by me and his nails are like really long. And that's got to hurt when he's walking.
Yeah.
I don't even notice it because his hair is so long.
Yeah.
I can't tell that his nails are long. But he doesn't go outside enough because the sun, it bothers his blind eyes.
Glaucoma.
Yep.
Poor. It's a rough day for him.
He's almost 15.
I know.
And he's a big dog. He's, 60
usually they
pounds.
only live till like 10, 11.
Yeah. He's a hardy boy.
Yeah.
Hardy boy.
Hardy. Hey, the next dog you get needs to be Nancy. So that's just what it is.
The next dog I get is going to be a Yorkie. Every dog from now on is going to be a Yorkie, I think.
Oh, really?
I love big dogs. I really do. I always have. But there's so much more work.
Yeah, they are.
They eat more. They poop more. They can knock the bed over if they want to wake me up. And
so no Mastiffs in the future then?
Right. I know. I love them though. They're so beautiful.
I know.
The older I get, the harder it is to take care of a giant dog.
Yeah.
Like a young giant dog, like a young Fozzie, would probably knock me over. Like if I was trying to walk them. And the Yorkies, you just tuck them under your armpit and you're good to go.
Yeah. Yep.
They're a little harder to chase because they're faster.
Yeah. They zigzag like little rodents.
Yeah.
Yeah. John's cousin has a Mastiff, and his name's Bruce. He's so big and he's so good tempered.
They're beautiful.
We just went to a Halloween party and Bruce was there. Somehow we got out and was just crawling all over him. And he was just laying down, and someone said, I didn't see it, but someone said Bruce just took his paw and was like pushing off. So
cute. That's good to know that he's not scared. Your kid, that is, not scared of dogs. He's not scared of anything, is he?
He's not. He has zero fear. He is.
That's good in some ways, but
it is. But
it's also scary as a mom.
The scariest part of it is that he has no fear of strangers.
Yeah.
And that to me is terrifying because he is a kid who somebody could walk up to him and say, hi, I have insert thing here in my car. Do you want to come see?
Yeah.
And he would say, yes. So we're going to have the stranger danger in-depth talk with him.
Yeah. And that's so hard. Like, how do you know? You want to say enough to scare him, but not enough to scare the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was little, I don't know how old I was. I say little. I don't know. I could have been 14. I have no idea.
3 weeks ago.
I wasn't that old. It was last Tuesday. No, when I was young, my parents sat me down and had the talk about, and maybe one or two people listening will know what this is, but I had the talk about the Moonies. Do you know who the Moonies are?
No.
They're a cult. And my parents somehow got scared. It was the time of Satanic Panic. It was in the 70s.
Before. Yeah. And I forgot. So it's like I'm hearing it for the first time.
And they sat me down and told me that there was this cult called the Moonies, and they might come for me and try and get me to join their cult. And I had to be very careful and not talk to these people. And all I knew was that they were a cult and they were Chinese. I just have to interject. This is Amy. They are not Chinese. They are Korean. The Moonies. I don't recall if my parents told me they were Chinese, but that's something I had in my head. I was wrong. They are Korean.
Did you even know what a cult was?
Not really. I mean, I knew that they were going to take me away from my family, and I wouldn't be able to see my family anymore. And it terrified me.
Yeah. Like,
why are you telling this little kid that the Moonies are coming for them when, I mean, how did that ever happen? I don't know if that ever happened to anybody, but
I don't even know what they are. So it didn't happen to me, but
they were a cult. But yeah,
I mean, we all have cults. There's cults everywhere. On a happier note.
Yes.
My sharks came.
Yay! Here's your fleet.
This is my fleet.
Okay. Who's that?
Okay. So here
I
we
see
have
that on the back. Finn.
Here we have
oh my
Finn.
God. That is a cute name for a shark.
Finn is up in
Hammerhead.
Finn is I have 3 hammerheads. So I'm kind of bummed at the lack of diversity.
Yeah. You need to little equal opportunity there.
So I guess I just have to buy more.
Yep.
So Finn is swimming around on the southern east and west coast of Florida. He's kind of they all were caught off of the coast of Florida except for one.
Okay.
So Finn is I believe he's the scalloped hammerhead. No, he's a great hammerhead.
Okay.
301 centimeters. I don't know how long that is in feet. I don't know. So convert it. I don't know. Next we have Chum. So Chum is I think Chum, they named him that from Finding Nemo, because I believe the shark in Finding the Hammerhead in Finding Nemo's name is Chum. One of their names is Chum.
Okay.
So Chum is actually more north. He was caught off the coast of Virginia by Norfolk.
Okay.
So he's kind of been going up. The furthest north he's gotten is by Rhode Island.
Oh, wow.
But he's kind of swimming around that coast.
Cool.
Line. And last we have, and I believe Chum is the scalloped hammerhead.
Yeah. Okay.
So the scalloped hammerheads, their heads are just, they look like bumps. Like you take a crayon and go boop, boop, like how you would draw a cloud if you're me.
Oh, yep.
So that's what a scalloped hammerhead is.
Okay. Okay.
So Eddie here is the only female, and she's another great hammerhead. And so she, again, is off the coast of Florida on the tip.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's exciting. And then Thor is your other one. He's your first.
Thor is my first. So he has a special place in my heart.
Of course.
And he is, again, at the last time he surfaced was December 2nd. He's kind of almost exactly between the southern tip of Florida and Cuba.
Nice.
So he's doing his thing in the deep ocean.
Nice. Good for Thor.
So, yeah.
That's exciting.
Finn is the largest. He's 301 centimeters.
Okay.
Then Eddie is 285. And she was found and tagged in around Andros, the largest island in the Bahamas. Chum is tagged off the coast of South Carolina. And Finn, it doesn't say where Finn was found. So that's where they were found.
Okay.
So now I have 4. I have Thor, Eddie, Chum, and Finn. So
okay.
It's very exciting.
So how long did you say they are?
Finn is 301 centimeters.
Centimeters?
Yes.
That seems little. Are they supposed to be little? That's only 9.5 feet. 9.8.
That's a big shark.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
9 feet?
Yeah.
9 feet.
No.
That's big.
You're right. I guess it is.
Yeah. So, okay. So Finn is the biggest and he's 9.5.
300 centimeters is 9.8.
Yeah, so he's 9.8 feet. So 9.5, like a little, like I would say 9 3/4.
Okay.
Because there's 12 inches in a foot. Just a big boy. And then Eddie, the female, is 285 centimeters.
So she'd be 9.3.
Okay. And then Chum, the smallest little buddy, he's 263.
263 is 8.6.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're encountered by a 9.5 foot shark, you're gonna not be like, oh my God, you're so little.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, brush. Good news is hammerheads don't attack humans very much. So neither do silkies.
Okay. That's what Thor is, right?
Yeah, Thor's a silky. To be fair, no sharks really attack humans.
Right.
Let's just
they mistake us for
prey, or they're curious about us, because when you're curious about something, what do? You pick it up with your hands.
Uh-huh.
Sharks don't have hands. They have mouths. That's why when they bite you, they're like, what is this? And then 9 times out of 10, they're going to spit you out right away.
They're like,
because you're not food.
Nasty. Yeah.
Sorry, I get on my soapbox.
No, I get it.
So did you buy yourself some animals?
I did.
What did you buy?
They have not arrived yet, but I bought a polar bear, an elephant, and a penguin.
Oh my God. I can't wait.
I know. I'm excited.
I hope they arrive before the next time we record.
I do too. I will show them if I
You can track them.
Yeah, I will do that.
I mean, they're shipping, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, both. I don't think it's shipped yet.
Okay.
I don't think so. Anyway, if those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Megan had brought up last time that she was gifted a shark from a friend.
My friend Jenna for my birthday.
Woohoo, Jenna.
Which, you know what? She's setting the bar real high for herself, because last year she got me a Golden Girls Little People set.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know how you're going to top this, Jenna. And Jenna was like, hold my non-alcoholic beer, because she doesn't drink.
Right.
And then it came on my birthday and I opened it and I lost my shit.
Oh.
And I'm still like, I just texted her and my other friend, Kaylin, we're in a group chat, and I texted them about Thor, because Thor had just resurfaced. And also fun, when you're tracking your animal, It shows you how fast they're swimming, their average speed, how fast they've swum since they were tagged. So you can see and distance they traveled total and distance they traveled since they last surfaced.
Okay. Well,
So,
that's a lot they put in that little chip they put in
Yeah,
them that can
it
track
is.
all those different things.
Mhm.
That's amazing.
It's really, oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so great.
So the company is called Fahlo, I think it's Fahlo.
Oh my God, that makes a lot more
Fahlo.
sense than Phalo because you're following them.
Fahlo.
God, you're smart.
I think it's Fahlo.
I
Well,
think
the
it's Fahlo.
the H made me think it was Follow, and then I went, oh yeah, Follow.
Yeah.
Um,
There it is.
Anyway, so I put a note I put a link in the show notes last time. I'll do it again this time. So yeah, Megan had that shark from her friend. Then she bought 3 more. That's what you saw today. And then hopefully I'll be able to show you mine next week.
And they have sharks, penguins, elephants,
Polar bears,
penguins, elephants,
turtles.
polar bears, sea turtles, and lions.
Yeah.
And every time you make a purchase, I don't think all of it, but part of it goes to a conservation effort. So like when I buy get sharks, their group that they help is called Saving the Blue.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so there's polar bear ones. I mean, it really does work towards helping these animals.
Yeah. It's a great thing, I think.
And I bought 2 for my nieces. One's getting a sea turtle, one's getting a shark, or not
Nice.
a shark, an elephant.
Cool.
No, a lion. Oh God, I don't know.
Lion's the only one. Oh no, I didn't get a sea turtle either. Yeah, I bought them thinking I would keep one for myself, probably the penguin, and then give the others away. But then I'm like, who would I give them to?
Yourself.
Like, you already have your fleet.
I do have a fleet.
My friend Jody, flip phone Jody, she's not going to
What's she
follow
gonna
anything on her
track it?
flip phone.
She won't be able to.
And then I was thinking of Jackie, also flip phone. So I don't know who I would. My mom can't even figure out how to answer her phone. So
who's your friend? I can't. She has a very unique, pretty name that you met.
Marina?
Yeah. Would she like it?
She might. Yeah, she might.
Here's the thing. What they don't know, they're not getting. Won't upset them.
Well, and the thing is, too, we should mention these are only like $10 a piece right now. They're normally,
They're
I
on
think,
sale.
16,
They're normally 17. They're $16.95.
Yeah. So they're $10 a piece right now. I did not get in on the buy 2 get 1 free. That was already gone by the time I logged in.
That's why I have 3.
But I still had my heart set on 3, so I did buy 3. But I got 10% off, and then I think I got an additional 10% off because I gave them my
your email.
Yeah, my email or my cell phone or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long the sale will be going on, as long as it's on till the time this releases. I don't know. Check it out, you guys, if you want.
Let me see if it's on right now. I can just check.
Okay.
And see but it's with Christmas coming up, you guys, it would be really good.
And when you buy these, you not only get that card like Megan just showed if you're watching the video, but you get a bracelet or like a little beaded bracelet with little beads
elastic.
on it.
It's not on sale anymore.
Oh, they're back to $16.95.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, for if you
keep an eye,
kids,
they'll probably do another sale before Christmas.
Nieces, nephews, godchildren.
Yeah, it's a great thing for people who like animals.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, we're done.
And they are not a sponsor. We are not making a penny.
I was just going to say, this is not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. We do have not a sponsor, but an affiliate, but we haven't received the goods yet. So hopefully it's supposed to come Thursday this week.
So it would be the day before this got released.
Yeah. So it would be
it would be the 8th. The 8th.
They're supposed to come on the 8th. Megan and I are going to get together sometime that weekend. And as long as I'm not still COVID head, I was yesterday. I tested positive again. So,
all right.
I don't know what's going on, but.
Well, after 45 minutes, should we just dive right in?
Yeah, let's just dive right into those Hallmark movies.
Okay.
Oh, hi there. This is Kate.
And I'm Dominic. And we are your hosts of Shitting Bricks, the podcast.
Every week, we'll bring you an episode of what makes people shit bricks. Is it a fear of death? Deep water? Running out of wine? Cannibalism? We take a warped look at these topics using examples from history that are the epitome of some scary shit.
You can find us on all the regular podcast streaming services like Apple, Spotify, and Google. For exclusive content, including behind-the-scenes nuggets, links to weekly topics, and maybe even merch in the future, head to Shitting Bricks Podcast on Instagram and YouTube. But for now, drop your dacks, pop a squat, and let's get into it.
Are you interested in stories of ghosts, poltergeists, and the paranormal? Do you love an amazing tale of an unsolved mystery, a strange disappearance? How about a UFO encounter, or even a first-hand sighting of a creature that should only exist in your nightmares? Why not join us over at the Haunted UK podcast, where every 2 weeks we delve deep into the tales of the strange and unusual, the unsolved and the downright weird. The Haunted UK podcast is available on all major platforms, as well as being on Instagram and Coffee. So why not give us a follow and get involved with the show? Thanks for listening, and we really hope that you'll join us for our next episode. And on that note, it's back to the show.
So if you guys heard us talk about these before, just so you know, I don't normally, this is not like something my cold dead heart likes, but for some reason,
But
at Christmas, I do like watching these dumbass Hallmark movies.
It's like it's the same exact template over and over. It's like cut and paste. The only thing that changes are the jobs, the names, and the locations.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh my God,
I do have a couple of my favorites are ones that are not the same formula as the rest.
That's true. And I bet that's why you like them. Yeah. Because they're different.
Because they're different.
Okay.
I will say that my rating system is a series of hot chocolates because they have hot chocolate in every episode, almost every episode. If there is no hot chocolate in the episode, they lose a hot chocolate in my rating system.
Smart.
Gotta have a hot chocolate.
Okay. Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So already I'm out the gate. I'm changing it up. But the first, one of my favorites that I've watched more than once is actually not a Christmas one. It is a Halloween one. And I know you're thinking, Halloween is for the devil. Hallmark is a Christian show. But it's called You Cast a Spell on Me. Ooh. And it's about a male warlock. And he meets this mortal. And they share a kiss. And when they kiss, he transfers his powers to her. Oh. But he didn't get her name or anything because they met at this party. And so they just started chatting and they talked through the night. And then, they had that connection. And so he's like trying to find her because he lost his power. In addition to that, his family is like this very powerful warlock, like magical family. And so he's supposed to marry a witch who has powers, but instead he wants to marry this mortal. And it's just so cute and funny. It's got really funny jokes, and the actors are actually talented.
Good.
And so I would give it 5 magic wands.
Magic wands. Okay.
Because it's magic. See what I did there?
Is this out of 5? 5 out of 5?
Yeah. 5 out of 5. Because I've watched it multiple times.
Excellent.
So that's my first one that I have to talk about.
Good.
All right. Your turn.
Well, I have, as of today, I just finished watching one. I have 12, so I'm not going to go into all of them.
Okay. Yeah, me neither. I'll
just give you the ones that I really liked. So the first one I watched this year, was dumb. It was called Noel Next Door. I didn't really care for it.
Okay. Don't watch that one.
I mean, it's fine. It just wasn't that great. The one I really liked this year was called Christmas Bedtime Stories, and I believe it's new.
You've told me about that.
I believe it's new this year. It's about a woman whose husband was MIA in the war, and she's got a kid, and she's right at the beginning of the movie, she's already got a new fiance. So, I'm like, well, where's the love going to happen here? She's already engaged. And I'll just say it's really different. I didn't really guess what was going to happen until pretty far in.
Wow.
So, and it was really sweet. It's just the mom tells her little girl bedtime stories about her dad, about how they met. And so there's a lot of flashbacks and stuff like that. It's really, really sweet.
So maybe we should include a trigger warning for that.
Yeah, that I would say if you have somebody in the military, it could be
really tough.
It could be tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you do have somebody in the military, thank them for their service.
Yeah, right.
So
from us. Yeah.
From us. Those people that you can be like Amy and Megan, they're like, who the hell are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd give that one 4. I mean,
4?
I don't give 5s out very easily.
Oh, see, all of mine are going to be 5. So
okay.
if everyone's a 5, nobody's a 5.
That's right.
So I'm sorry. I'm going to, again, these are just movies that are not Christmas ones. Is that okay? Or do you want to focus on the Christmas ones?
Whatever.
Okay. So this one is called Wedding Every Weekend. And I give this one, again, 5 because it's got comedy. It's about 2 people who are both single and they end up going to weddings, stag all the time. And they find out that after meeting at one and then they see at another one, they're like, do you want to just go together? And then people will stop like, you need a date. And so, of course, they end up falling in love.
Of course.
But it's just really cute. Again, the acting is good. It's got funny parts that I actually laughed out loud at.
Good.
So I would say, again, 5.
Good. Okay.
That would be 5 bouquets.
5 bouquets. Okay. Your rating system's a different icon each time. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Which other ones do I want to talk about? Oh, there was one called Holly Jolly Christmas. It takes place in London.
Oh, I love that.
Amy again. It was called Jolly Good Christmas, not Holly Jolly. And it was really cute, but there was no ice skating and no hot chocolate and no crafting. So, grain of salt.
Was it even a holiday movie?
It was. It was about Christmas, but it was cute. It was cute. The man is American and he's living in London, and he has a girlfriend who is the daughter of his boss. And then on the subway, he meets a girl who is a personal shopper, and they're real kind of salty with each other for some reason. I don't know if he bumps into her
because her job's not real.
No, no.
Not my belief.
Yeah,
that would be something that the writers would write in.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like he's a big corporate executive, and he's like, "Well, you don't even have a job."
Yeah. No. No, I wouldn't say he did that. No.
Okay.
But there, for some reason, I don't remember if one of them stepped on each other's toe on the subway, or I don't know what happened. But somehow they were like snotty with each other. So of course, they're going to fall in love.
Of course.
But yeah, it was cute. But like I said, it didn't have any of the hallmarks. So.
So how many hot cocos?
Oh, I think I would say, 0 hot cocos, but I would say on a rating scale of, I don't know, 1 to 5, whatever's, shopping carts, that would maybe 4, maybe 3.5, 4.
3.5, 4. Okay.
Yeah, that was cute.
All right. I do have a holiday one now.
Okay.
Called Jingle Bell Bride. And it's about a wedding planner whose client is a famous singer. And she's constantly changing what she wants. And at the last minute, she changed her bouquet to include the Jingle Bell flower. And of course, they're having a holiday wedding. And the Jingle Bell flower is like sold out of everywhere. And this takes place in New York. And so the wedding planner has to fly to Alaska, where this small town in Alaska, of course, has a Jingle Bell like
farm or something
holiday event. Like a Jingle Bell holiday event. And so she goes there, and she only expects to stay for a day, but then a huge snowstorm blows in.
I mean, it's Alaska, guys.
It's Alaska in winter. So she has to stay there, and she stays with this really nice family because of course there's no inns. It's such a small town.
Of course not.
Because people who come there just stay with family and friends. So I would give it 3 hot cocos.
Yeah.
Because like it was cute.
Yeah. I saw that one last year.
It was, and
I remember
we talked about it. So I would give it 3 because it was cute, but it wasn't really funny.
Yeah.
The acting wasn't anything to write home about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I will say I do like the actress. I think her name is Jessica Lodris.
Okay.
If I remember right. And she's one of my favorite Hallmark actresses.
Okay.
Let me just make sure because I don't want to give out any wrong information. But while I look that up, your turn.
God forbid we should give out any wrong information.
I just typed in Amy. I was just going to look at Amy.
I do that all the time. I'll be like, let me go look that up. And then Greg will say something while I'm doing that. And I'll type in whatever he says.
Jessica Lowndes is her name.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Well, I did see that one. That's why.
I don't think she was in this one.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. She's big Hallmark and I love her. I think she's just adorable. No, she wasn't in this one. So who was that? I don't know. But the one in that I really like too. Now I've got to see who it was. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
All right. Your turn.
Okay. So this is one that I was watching one movie and I don't remember what it was, and then the movie was over and it just started playing another one, and I didn't know what it was, but and I was putting up my Christmas tree, and I heard the man in his voice, and I looked up because I recognized the voice, and it was Casey Diedrich from In the Dark. Max from In the Dark. Remember that Netflix show with the blind girl?
Yes.
Hottie Max.
The Hottie Max.
Hottie Bobati. Yep.
Is he the one that she was always trying to push away and he kept coming back?
Yes.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah. So this was called Very Merry Bridesmaid. And Casey Diedrich is in it, like I said, and he's fucking gorgeous.
Of course.
And he used to be on Days of Our Lives too. I can't remember the name of the kid. Chad. He played Chad, I think, on Days of Our Lives. Anyway, I had to stop watching and go somewhere, do something or something. Mm-hmm. And because I hadn't recorded it, I was just watching it live or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't go back and finish it. And it's on tonight.
Oh, good.
At 11 p.m. So I will be watching the rest of it tomorrow.
I was going to say, who's up at 11?
I know. No, I'm recording it. I'm recording it. I will not be up at 11. But it was really cute.
Okay.
It was funny. The actors, obviously he's the best. And the girl, and I don't remember her name.
Mm-hmm.
She was super cute. I've seen her before. Osmond. Her last name is Osmond. I think she's Haley Joel Osment's sister, actually.
Marie Osmond.
Not Osmond. Anyway, she's adorable. She's a very natural actor. Like, she doesn't seem like she's acting,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I thought they had good chemistry. It was well written. It was really good. So 10 hot cocos for me out of 5. I loved it. And I only saw half of it.
Big.
Mm-hmm.
Big.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got one that I'm actually going to recommend not watching because I just thought it was terrible.
Good.
It's called A Gingerbread Romance.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned this one before.
It's got Tia, I believe it's Tia Mowry in it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's an architect. She's like in line for a promotion. And the gig that her boss gives her is to build a giant, like life-size gingerbread house with a baker for this like architectural competition.
Okay.
And so oh my God. All right. So anyway, this baker is coming to her work and delivers like Christmas tree cookies or something. We're never really told what he's doing there, but he puts down the delivery on her blueprints and gets frosting all over him. And she's like, "You just got frosting on my blueprints." And then they end up having to work together on this gingerbread house. Mm-hmm. And it's just terrible. The acting is subpar. Like, Tia is decent.
Yeah, I saw her in something last year and she was fine.
Not in this one. But her love interest is like stoic. Doesn't have any voice inflection.
Oh.
It was just awful.
It's probably the producer's son or something.
Awful. So I give it -10 hot chocolates.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even finish it.
That was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time, and I got far too far into it.
Yeah.
But I think I was crafting, so I wasn't sitting watching. It was just on in the background.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm like, I can't do this anymore.
I can't. I just can't.
So, all right, your turn.
All right. I have, let's see. I'm not going to go through all of these, but there was another one that I watched. Okay. This one was not actually a Christmas one. I don't think. I thought it was when I started watching it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Murder, She Baked, a plum pudding mystery.
Okay.
And I started watching it, and then I was telling my friend, because I really liked it. And so I was telling my friend Heather to watch it. And she found it, and then she's like, it's a whole series.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them. And Allison Sweeney from Days of Our Lives.
Yes. She's a big Hallmark. She does more of their murder and mysteries, though.
Yep.
She doesn't do so much of the romance.
Yeah. Yeah. She does a couple. I've seen her in a few, but
not. She's more into the same with Candace Cameron.
Yep. There was one Candace Cameron one last year that I really liked. She was on a train and there was time travel.
Oh!
I don't remember what it was called.
I think I've seen part of that.
It was really good.
She drives me nuts, especially lately with her fucking marriage bullshit.
Yeah, her personally, she's not.
Her and Kirk are
not a great person, but
no, she's not.
But I do enjoy her on the movies. I think she's a good actor. She's cute. Whatever. Anyway, so this was good. It was a murder mystery, which I kept going, there's a murder in this Hallmark movie? And then I realized it wasn't a Christmas movie. I don't know how long it took me to realize there was no Christmas involved. But it was good. And I know there's others, and so I'll probably watch some of the other ones in the series. So I would say that series is good. The Murder, She Baked series. And they all have silly names like a plum pudding mystery or whatever. Okay. I didn't give it any hot chocolates just because it doesn't have anything to do with hot chocolate. But I would give it.
How many guns would you give it?
Guns? How many murders?
How many plums?
How many plums? I'd give it 4 plums. It wasn't stellar, but it was good.
Okay.
It was good.
All right.
I recommend.
Okay. Moving on now. Where's the Baker's Son? That's another one that was really, really good. It's not a Hallmark or a Christmas one, but this guy's a baker, and like all of his foods are decent, but they're not like, wow, until he meets somebody and falls in love with her. She's only in his town for a little bit. I can't remember if she's like an actress or a dancer. Oh, she's a dancer. That's what it was. She's a dancer in this ballet that's coming for this big celebration. Okay. And so he fell in love with her. And of course, his baking just took off and like was so delicious.
Oh, sure.
And then she was going to leave, and then he got heartbroken and his baking fell down. But I thought it was adorable. If you watch Gilmore Girls, Kirk, who is in Gilmore Girls, is the mayor of this town.
Oh, okay.
It's really cute. I would give it 4 loaves of bread.
Okay.
5.
Okay, great.
It was very cute. But again, it wasn't a Christmas one. So I haven't watched a lot of Christmas ones. So maybe it was doing a holiday review was not the best for me.
Well, it doesn't have to be a holiday. We'll just call it a Hallmark review.
Okay.
Most of the ones I watched were, except for the one I accidentally, the murder one that I was like, this is a cute one. It has murder. Oh, well, it's not a Christmas one. So let's see. I have, that one was good. That one was pretty good. That one. Okay. By Southern. I was going to say, I thought I had which one I wanted to talk about next. I will talk about my favorite one last.
Okay.
What was I going to talk about? Okay, there's one called Tale of Two Christmases, and it stars Chandler Massey, who played Will on Days of Our Lives, which was Sammy's, Alison Sweeney's son.
Oh, okay.
And he was really cute in that. And they are, you know what? The one I was thinking of, I didn't even put it in my list. I'll do that one next.
Okay.
Anyway, it was cute. It was kind of a sliding doors situation.
Yes. Yes.
It's this girl who's going to go home for Christmas, but she goes home for Christmas, runs into her old friend, potential boyfriend. And then also she falls asleep, misses her train, and stays in the city and gets to go to a party with her crush. So you get to see which happens either way.
Oh,
so it was cute.
It's very not Hallmarky.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's of course it's the boy meets girl or girl meets boy she already knew a long time ago. Falls in love, something goes wrong, they back together. It's that same old shit. But
it's the trope, but it's a different execution.
Yeah, and it was really cute. Chandler Massey's adorable, and he's one of those actors. When I used to watch him on Days of Our Lives, I always thought he seemed nervous, like, oh, you caught me acting. Like he always seemed like he was.
You're not even supposed to be here.
Yeah, it was because he's like smiles and whatever. But in this, it seemed more natural. It seemed like he was actually in the situation, was a little nervous or whatever, So it played well, I think. Anyway, I thought that was good. I give that one 4 too.
Okay. The next one I'm going to talk about, I'm only talking about it because there's the exact same movie on Netflix. Exactly the same.
I think you mentioned this one before too, didn't you?
Yes, because you were like, I just saw one.
The Lindsay Lohan one.
It's exactly the same. So the one on Hallmark is called Falling for Vermont. And it's about this woman. And I think it's the actress, another actress that I really, really like. I'll have to find her name. So she is a famous author, and she goes somewhere. I don't remember where she's heading. And she gets in a car accident and has amnesia. And she's found by this little police officer in this small village. And she doesn't remember what her name is. She doesn't remember anything. I'm mansplaining how amnesia works. I'm so sorry.
You're Megan-splaining.
I'm Megan-splaining. Well, actually, she
Well,
has amnesia. So the person who finds her is a doctor, of course. And so she stays with him so he can monitor her, and they end up falling in love. And the exact same movie, but on Netflix, is called Falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that's different about it, from what Amy said, are the jobs. So instead
he runs
of
an inn.
Yeah.
He's not a doctor.
And she's like a famous actress, isn't she?
She's like a Paris Hilton. Her dad runs a hotel chain.
So, okay. So that's the only difference.
Yeah.
But I thought the Hallmark one was cute. I haven't seen the Netflix one.
Okay.
I hope it's cute because I really love Lindsay. I want her to have a comeback.
I do too.
You know, it's tough, I feel like, when you grow up in the spotlight, and that's what she did.
Absolutely.
She started acting
she was so young.
She was so young. She didn't get to have a normal childhood. And
her mom was not exactly the best role model. So I think she had she was fucked from the beginning.
So she had the cards. So I really hope she makes a comeback. Like I said, I'm not knocking the Netflix one. I haven't seen it, but Falling for Vermont is exactly the same as Falling for Christmas.
Yeah. And I just watched one today that was almost the same story too. Girl gets in an accident. One? It was called Time for Them to Come Home for Christmas.
That's
a girl
long.
gets hit by there's a whole series of time for to come home for Christmas.
Okay.
Time for them, time for him, time for her, time for
us, time for you.
Us, yes. Yeah. So this one was Time for Them to Come Home for Christmas. I do like this series. And Sammy, Allison Sweeney, she's in almost all these. Sometimes she just pops up for a half a second.
Yep.
Like in this one, she's at the end for just a little cameo. I did watch one last year, the year before. She was the main person in it. But anyway, it was the same kind of deal.
I think I watched a movie with her in it. I'm going to look it up while you talk.
Okay. I wasn't really going to cover this one. It's just that I only mentioned it because it's almost identical. She gets amnesia and she goes to the hospital, and this male nurse takes care of her. And then he takes her home to meet her family. They're trying to piece together who she is and everything. Mm-hmm. And of course they fall in love. But, and then, let's see. No, I wanted the one I forgot to put. I'm looking at my list and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? I didn't write it down. It's the Corgi one. It's called the Corgi Christmas or something. And it's about a girl who's a dog trainer, and she gets sent to the palace to train the queen's corgis, and she falls for the prince. And
what a shock.
Yeah, I know. But it was really cute, and I don't know these actors. The girl looked familiar. She looked like a grown-up version of a child actor, so she probably is. She was one of those really natural actors where she doesn't seem like she's reading off of a script.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, wait. I need to go over here.
Yeah.
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 Hallmark actresses really aren't that bad, but it's not too far off.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty.
Some of like Lacey Chabert. I
like her.
I like her. She's adorable, but she's not the best actress.
No, she's not the best.
Okay, while you're looking for that, I will say my favorite Hallmark actor, his name is Tyler Hynes.
Oh, I just saw him he might have been in that Time for Them to Come Home.
He might have been, but he's in a lot of their movies, and I love him. I think he's so cute. He's so good. He was on one of my favorite movies called It Was Always You.
Does he have a beard? Is he dark haired? Has a beard? I think he was in this Time for Them to Come Home for Christmas, the amnesia, or not the amnesia one. Sorry. The one I watched today was Time for Him to Come Home for Christmas. I think he was in that one.
I don't see it on his list.
You don't? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm on IMDb.
Okay.
But he is one of my favorites. I think he's so cute, and he's one of those that's comic, so he'll deliver. I just think he's the cutest. I love him so much.
Okay, the Corgi one was called A Royal Corgi Christmas.
Oh,
and the girl's name is Jordan Renzo.
All right, let me look her up.
No idea who that is.
Jordan Renzo. That's a guy.
It is?
Yeah.
Why do they have two guys' names here then? I just assumed she wasn't Hunter King, but maybe she is.
Hang on. What was it called?
A Royal Corgi Christmas.
Here it is. Hunter King.
Oh,
That's
yep.
the
Hunter
girl.
King is the girl.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. We are. Oh, she has my birthday. I love her.
Oh, really?
She was born on October 19th, 1993. I'm a little older than she is.
She's adorable.
Yeah. So
And yeah.
she was on The Young and the Restless.
Oh, yeah, they love
They love soap opera
stars.
All My Children has one of their former guys I remember because I was big into All My Children when I was in high school. And he's in there. I forget his name, Cal, I think, something. I don't know. But yeah,
I was into them in high school too, but that
I
was a
loved All My
long time before you watched. And then when I got to college, everybody was watching Days of Our Lives and I had to switch because they were both on at noon. And in the main room at the dorm, it was Days of Our Lives and there was no way you were changing that. So,
and I bet you anything, if you turn it on today, it would be exactly the same story and you wouldn't be confused about what's going on.
I quit watching for like 6 years and I turned it back on and I knew everybody. And I'm like, oh my God, those two still haven't getting their shit together.
Yeah.
Okay. This Time for Him to Come Home for Christmas that's the one that it is Tyler Hines.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must have missed it. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I love him so much. I love him.
That was good. I watched that one today.
If there's a Hallmark movie with him in it, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to watch it just because he's in it. Should we do one more each?
Yeah, let's do our favorites or whatever. If you haven't already done your favorite. How can you pick?
Okay, so I will say this one. Again, it's a Halloween one, but it's called October Kiss. And it was so cute because they're all cute, you guys that we're talking about. I don't know why we keep saying that. Like listeners are going to be like, was it cute?
Wait a minute. Let me guess.
Wait a minute.
It was
you
cute.
Didn't say it was cute. So the person, it's about this woman who's kind of floundering in life. She doesn't really have a set path. And she volunteers to be a nanny for this man whose wife passed away. And so at first the kids are very standoffish. And then, of course, she wins them because she's very good with kids. And
she sings A Spoonful of Sugar.
She makes them outfits out of curtains. They go climbing trees. And then she falls in love with the dad. So it's called October Kiss. And I give it 5 leaves. It was very cute.
Nice. Okay.
It was very cute.
My favorite is, and this is probably my favorite one that I ever saw, like all the last 3 years or whatever.
Really? Oh, this is big.
This is good. This one was a recommendation to me from our buddy, Melissa.
Yeah.
Our very talented.
Melissa loves Hallmark movies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We should have had her on.
We should have had her on. We should have a group chat with Melissa, and it's just called Hallmark Movies.
We should. I'll ask her if she wants to
ask her if she wants to be, because
if anybody else wants to be in that group too,
let us know. Well, I'm always looking for
WhatsApp
movies to watch.
Yeah.
Like I'm always looking for Hallmark movies. Yeah. So
okay, so this one was called The Ghosts of Christmas Always.
Okay.
And it is basically a retelling of the Christmas Carol, the ghosts of Christmas, past, future, present. So it's the 3 ghosts go back down to Earth or whatever to Scrooge a guy.
Okay.
And it's I don't want to give away too much, but each of the ghosts obviously was a human at some point. And so the ghost, the woman ghost, there's 2 women and a man ghost.
Okay.
And the young woman ghost falls for the man that they're Scrooging, quote unquote Scrooging.
No.
And
but she's a ghost.
I know. And it plays out really cute how I don't want to give away too much.
But but it ends up cute.
It's so cute. And then there was a moment where I had kind of forgotten about this little aspect of it. And I'm just, merrily watching along. And then suddenly this thing comes over and just knocks me in the head. And I was bawling.
Oh.
And then I was like, okay, this one, Uncle. I mean, it got me.
It got you.
It was really, really good. And it's like maybe last year or the year before I don't
see it on the app.
Really?
No. a Christmas movie. Christmas
a minute ago.
I'm sure
I think
I'm pointing
it's under.
I probably am spelling it.
Here it is. It's under the countdown to Christmas.
Oh.
It is a 2022. It's this year.
Is it called Ghosts of Christmas Always?
Ghosts of Christmas Always.
Okay.
Catherine is a ghost of Christmas present, and she must help one soul, Peter, rediscover his Christmas spirit. But this year has something unusual in store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
All
would
right.
give that one a lot.
Okay.
Everybody in it was good. All the ghosts were great. It was super, super cute, sweet, made me cry a little bit.
Oh.
But yeah, it was really good. So thanks to Melissa for recommending that. 1 million hot chocolates.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. It's the best one I've seen so far.
Oh, here's the Murder She Baked series. A chocolate chip cookie mystery. A deadly recipe.
Yeah, those are cute. I'll probably watch some more of those, but I do like the Christmas ones, but sometimes I just need to back off of Christmas for a little bit.
You need a break sometimes. So, well, thanks for joining us, everybody. I guess that's it.
We should let's do an Alanism. Do you want to give me a number?
I was just going to say, what's an Alanism?
Yeah.
Let's do 30. No, let's do 25.
25. 25 is, this is something my dad said before his brother died.
Okay.
And he was referring to his brother dying or going to die. Mm-hmm. He was sick for a while before he passed. And he said, I don't know the beginning of the sentence, but he said, when Rome takes that big spin in the escalator. It's kind of like flipping your vet.
Yeah. Flipped her vet. How grandma died, she flipped her vet. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Our next recording will probably be when we're getting together to test out our affiliate.
Yeah.
That will be coming soon.
Our 3-spirit.
Yes.
3-spirit drinks. Yeah.
Non-alcoholic drinks. I think we talked about that last time, didn't we?
We did. Okay. Cool. All right.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Activity Continues podcast. We really appreciate you giving us your ears for a bit. Please reach out if you have a suggestion for which episode of the Dead Files we should cover next, or if you have a spooky story you'd like us to share on the show. We can be reached at theactivitycontinues@gmail.com or through our website or any of our socials. Links are all in the description of the show. Please feel free to drop us a note and say hi. And join us next time when the activity continues. The Activity Continues is produced by me, Amy, at Collected Sounds Media and is part of the independent Collected Sounds podcast network. We are also proud members of the Boo Pod network of super cool podcasts.
Nailed it.
We are working with a company called 3-Spirit Drinks.
Mm-hmm.
They create plant-based elixirs that are a replacement for alcoholic beverages such as beer and wine. And they use what they call botanical alchemy to make these drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Their bartenders and plant scientists created this line of beverages that use ingredients like lion's mane mushrooms, cacao.
My favorite. Love a good lion's mane mushroom.
Yep.
I've said it once. I've said it 100 times.
100 times. I know. You're always saying it.
Always say it. Not a day goes by where I don't talk about lion's mane mushrooms.
I know. It's getting old, to be honest.
I know. I'm sorry.
They use these things and passion flower and all these other things I couldn't even pronounce to make their drinks. And they are vegan, non-alcoholic, of course. So if you're looking to cut down on alcohol, but you still want a buzz, because that's the thing. They apparently still give you a buzz.
Yeah.
They are called 3-Spirit Drinks. And I'll have the link in the show notes, but it is just us.3spirirdrinks.com/theactivitycontinues, and you would get 15% off of your first order. So order a lot on your first time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to spend, might as well. The more you spend, the bigger the discount.
That's right.
This is just economics.
Yeah.
Or something. And the cool thing is on their website, they have a bunch of drink recipes.
Yes.
So like you don't even need to sit at home and think to yourself, what drink can I make with this?
What would go good with this? Yeah.
Because they've figured it out for you.
Yep.
There's a ton. There's an old fashioned, which Greg is going to be making me.
Yes, I want that one too. There was a really pretty berry looking one.
I know. That was like blended watermelon and chill frozen margarita was one.
Oh, that might be one of the ones I thought looked really good.
Ooh, social sling. Oh my God. It's like, it looks like so much whipped cream. Listen, you had me at whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Oh my goodness.
After a few of these, you'll be ready to flirt your way through the night.
Ooh, can't wait.
Oh, pumpkin spice okay, I've got to stop.
Oh yeah, I saw that pumpkin spice old fashioned. That sounds good.
Yeah. So the point is, like, they've done all of the work for you. So you just have to go to their recipes and say, which one or ones do I want to make?
Yeah.
I'm super excited because you know me, I'm not a huge drinker.
Right.
So this will be I'm really excited.
Yeah, I am too. So go to us.threespiritdrinks.com/theactivitycontinues for 15% off your entire order. And then after you've tried it, let us know what you think.